Yeah, we didn't play a good ball game. Really, I can't really sugarcoat it. I'd say the positives are that we stuck together. We could have gave in. We could have, thought it wasn't our night. We found a way to cut it to 3 and with a couple minutes left. But we didn't play a great game, and not enough guys played well.
How concerning is it knowing how much energy Kevin and Kyrie are exerting out there heading into this final stretch of games and, of course, a play-in situation?
Well, it's not ideal, that's for sure. But at the same time, we have 2 days off, so they got a chance to recover here. But our group's got to be more prepared to play. I don't know, just simple things that you expect in a big game to come out, and we made a lot of simple errors.
I was going to say at this point of the season, pretty much all of the games are vital, but you talked about understanding the situation and the standings and how vital this was. How disappointing is it to see a second quarter like that when everybody in the locker room knew exactly what the stakes were?
Yeah, it's disappointing. Our guys are disappointed. They know we can play better. We know we can't make excuses. We've been hurt all the time. So you got to be ready to play. You got to find a way. If you're out of the rotation, you get in the rotation, and that goes for the guys that are already in the rotation. Just raising our level. Fine margins. We played about as poorly as we could play, and it's a 3-point game with 2 minutes left. So all those mistakes, giving them 30 free throws in the first half, there's similar to the end of the Milwaukee game. Just too many errors that cost us.
Steve, I forgot to ask you about Seth pregame, just with him missing today and then 2 days off. What's your optimism level for him playing next week in the back end?
We're optimistic, but we don't know. We'll see how he feels.
Then defensively, obviously, you guys had a hard time stringing stops together. How much of that was matchup based versus maybe effort and hustle?
I think there's a bit of everything. That's a team that's been scoring 130 a night. We fouled them at the end, probably had them to 115. So on the one hand, it's not a terrible outing against a very explosive team. On the other hand, you can't give them 49 free throws. I think that was our doing in tonight was the free throws, fouls, and some of that is attentiveness, awareness, and discipline.
Steve, the injuries are obviously the injuries, but why do you think everybody besides Kevin struggled so much offensively?
I can't tell you that. We had some really good looks. We didn't make them. We had some layups we didn't make, and just one of those nights, unfortunately. And that's when you have the type of season we've had, that's the position you're in, where you have a bad game on the bad night on the wrong. We've had a lot of adversity this year. I'm proud of the guys for sticking together, but obviously not our best outing. And we have to regroup, take tomorrow off, and come back ready to keep rebuilding. We got 4 big games left, and we've been playing good basketball lately. And we're unlucky not to win a few more of these games on this stretch, and tonight was a poor performance. So we'll clear our minds, recover, and get back at it. Pretty much that, just look, the positives, you stayed together. The negatives, we weren't ready to play. Gave up 30 free throws in the first half, 37-20 in the second quarter. Just not enough guys locked in and too many errors, lack of discipline at times, lack of awareness, like I said. But, we've gotten better. And this is a new group that's going through some adversity. And so we have to stay with it. And some good things will happen if we stay with it. So that's the positive for tonight. There was plenty of times where we could have, I got to like 19 in the fourth and we came back. And that ability to stay together is going to reward us down the road.
Steve, specific to Kyrie, do you think he is where he needs to be conditioning-wise with these extra games now?
Yeah, I think Kyrie's adapting to playing every other night now. And, maybe it's not a classic from him, but he's still 7 of 14 from 3, 31 points, 6 assists. So you can't complain too much. The guy had to carry a big load with all the guards out of the lineup today, and he'll be fine. Thanks, guys.